Okay, we'll get started. This, again, we're going to be doing a tree and the foreground and putting in a few shadows to finish this off. So the first thing I'm going to do is wet the area that I'm going to be painting in, including the part of the, it still has some blue paint in it, including the base of the tree and some of the limbs. So I want to wet this area. Up here. Now I'm going to be doing wet on wet in a controlled area. So everywhere that I put this water, and you have to be kind of careful that you don't pick up paint unless you're wanting to pick up paint. These are the lines that will hold the paint in. So, and I am trembling today. I have some neurological problems. So if you see my hand shaking, I'm not doing that to try to get an effect. It is something that I just deal with these days. That's good for now. I'll let that kind of soak in nice, and you'll notice, you know, the paper starts to curl a bit, and you get that regular stuff from it. That's okay. We'll use it to our advantage. All right, so because we were doing the foreground, everything is going to be brighter, clearer, more substantial. So again, I am going to start this just like I was, almost like I was on blank paper. I'm going to put in lights. So I have New Gamboge. It's my favorite yellow. I use it a lot. I think it just does beautiful things on the paper. And I'm just laying down lights for my darks to set off. Okay. This is brush. Now, this is the time when you would want to start thinking about, are these clouds rolling in? Are these clouds rolling out? Do you want to put movement in? You know, I look at this and, you know, I don't know, I would say probably, it could go either way. We'll say rolling out. We'll say they're rolling out just for good. So I'm going to think about what direction the wind is blowing in. So one, I have to think about, where is the sun coming from? What direction is the sun coming, and where's the light hitting? And then to put movement into the painting, I have to think about the wind, and where does the wind push the objects as in a way that wouldn't be natural for them if the wind wasn't blowing. So if I do that, I would say if it's blowing out, I'm going to say it's coming over my shoulder, across here, and back towards the sunlight. So I'm going to have the shadows, the light coming this way, and the wind's going that way. So that is my movement, and what I'm going to be thinking in the back of my head as I complete this painting. And there will be times that I work fast because of just the way this section is, or the way I have to work with the water. So I'm looking around, I'm saying, okay, where is this sunlight going to be hitting? What if it pops through that cloud and it shines down and spotlights something, what is it gonna spotlight? Okay. So next, I'm thinking also I want to, and I have to, because it's the only thing I have on my palette, is stick in the color range. Stick with the colors that I have already used. So I have the yellow down. Next I'm going to put in some blues, and I've been using my main blue is ultramarine, and it's my general go-to. There's several other blues that I enjoy using also for different reasons, but my general go-to is ultramarine. I have some cheap, if you want to know the difference between a cheap brush and a good brush, cheap brushes leave hairs all over you. This is my good brush, and if you'll notice, a dog got a hold of it. It's been through heck and back, and I keep using it because it doesn't do that, but some of my other brushes do. And The important thing when you're doing landscapes to think about as you're putting this stuff down on the bottom, the trash in the woodland floor, the amount that you put down together, how you group them, the size of the group, makes a difference. You want to try not to get everything one height. You know, you don't want it to look like a mowed lawn. And you want to stay with, I have to wet that some more. And this is kind of dangerous what I'm doing. Right now it's not that risky. I only have one color down here, yellow. But when you are, I could be, if I was to get in here and mess with that right there a whole lot, I could end up muddying it up. I want it to bleed like that, so it's okay, but use with caution. Re-wetting. It's a dangerous game. Oh, there goes my shaky hands. Now you're probably thinking, why is she putting blue and yellow in the tree trunk? That's kind of weird. But watercolors are translucent, and it as they build up, it allows you to just kind of see a depth and shading that you don't really get unless you utilize the layering and it's magic. One of the first lessons I learned of painting, thank you, Ed Steinhelper, my watercolor guru. When I first started, I wanted to keep my trees inside the frame. And it was the very first day, and he was like, get that out. Take it off the page. Take it off the page. Take those stems off the page. So off they went. So don't be afraid to extend your stems. You take your trees and let them be free. All right. I am going to take a short break. I'll be right back.